A woman is pretending to be you. She used your image to receive a large amount of. My beloved child, stay right here and don't even think about scrolling. Something has been unfolding behind your back, something that involves your name, your face, and a secret you never gave permission for. This moment, as you listen, is the moment where truth begins to surface and illusions start to crumble. A woman has been moving quietly through digital shadows, pretending to be you. She took your image, your smile, even the way your eyes hold emotion, and used it to open doors meant only for your destiny. For weeks, people have been sending her things, believing she was you, and she received an amount that should have been yours. But listen carefully, her time of pretending is almost over. The universe is shifting, pulling down her false walls one by one, and she doesn't even know that someone is already watching her closely. Every lie she has told using your name is now being recorded, every word she typed pretending to be you is being traced. Stay till the end, because this is not just about what she took, it's about what is being returned. The very energy she stole from your path is making its way back, doubled, stronger, purified. And soon, she will have to face the truth that she could never replace your essence, not your soul, not your light, not your voice. There's something even bigger happening behind this. A silent group, the ones who protect divine identity, have noticed what she did. They've been following patterns, cross-checking timelines, and one thing keeps repeating: your energy signature doesn't match hers. That mismatch is what's about to expose her. You will start seeing subtle signs soon, a message from an unknown sender, a photo resurfacing online, or someone reaching out, confused about a conversation they never had with you. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the illusion is collapsing. She thought no one would find out. She thought that by copying your face she could inherit your blessings. But the universe never blesses deception. Every false step she took pretending to be you has created a wave of reversal energy now heading back toward her. And while that happens, you're about to rise in silence. The real version of you, the one who stayed authentic, patient, and kind, is stepping into the spotlight without needing to chase it. What's meant for you cannot be stolen, it can only be delayed for a moment, never denied. A file is being prepared right now, quietly. It holds proof, screenshots, signatures, and timestamps, each piece showing how she imitated you. It's almost ready to surface, and when it does, everything will change overnight. People will finally see who you really are, and she will have to disappear from the image she tried to control. Stay with me. Because the moment this truth breaks, opportunities that were paused will restart. Connections that were blocked will reopen. Even the finances that felt frozen will begin to move again, this time directly into your rightful name. Behind the scenes, there's someone who believed her once, but they've started to doubt. They're comparing small details, the tone, the timing, the warmth. And the realization is hitting them hard: they were never speaking to you at all. That realization will flip everything in your favor. Keep calm. Don't respond in anger. The energy of truth doesn't need shouting, it just needs light. And that light is already on its way to you, illuminating every shadow she tried to hide in. A revelation is coming through an unexpected person. It could be a colleague, a friend of a friend, or even someone from her side who can no longer carry the guilt. They've seen too much, and they're ready to confess. When that message reaches you, it will confirm everything I've said. She used your image to receive a large amount, but that very act triggered the reversal. What she took under false energy will now become the evidence that restores your honor. It's poetic justice, written by fate itself. Soon, your name will clear like sunlight breaking through after a storm. The weight of confusion, the whispers behind your back, the doubt in people's eyes, all of it will dissolve. You will be recognized for your authenticity, and your reputation will rise beyond reach. Stay till the end of this journey, because what's returning to you is far greater than what was taken. The universe doesn't just return balance, it multiplies restoration. The air around you is changing, can you feel it? There's a stillness right before everything breaks open, like the quiet before thunder announces its strike. That's where you are now, standing at the edge of a truth that's about to roar through your life. The woman who pretended to be you is starting to sense the collapse. She feels the shift in energy, the cold realization that the story she built is cracking. Her phone doesn't ring as much anymore, her inbox has slowed down, and the people who once believed her are slowly turning silent. Behind closed doors, she's being asked questions she can't answer. Simple ones, details she should know if she were really you, and her responses don't align. The more she tries to hold the lie together, the faster it unravels. The mask she wore so confidently is now becoming too heavy to carry. And somewhere, someone is comparing notes. A name on a document. A signature on a digital receipt. The handwriting doesn't match, and the bank is beginning to notice. The dots are connecting themselves, piece by piece, without you even having to lift a hand. Stay right here, because the moment of revelation is closer than it's ever been. The truth has its own rhythm, its own timing, and when it strikes, it leaves no shadow unlit. This woman thought she could mirror your energy, but the light she borrowed has turned into fire in her hands. There's someone important watching now. A quiet observer who has power, not just over accounts or transactions, but over exposure. They've seen her profile, compared it with yours, and their instincts tell them something is off. They're digging deeper, and what they find next will be undeniable. Every move she makes from this moment on is being traced back to you. The places she logged in from, the devices she used, the people she messaged, all of it forming a map of deception. And at the center of that map is your name, glowing with the truth she tried to steal. But listen carefully, this is not a story of revenge. It's a story of revelation. What's unfolding is not punishment, it's restoration. Every wrong turn she took pretending to be you is guiding you back to your rightful destiny. Soon, something extraordinary will happen. You'll receive a message, maybe an email, maybe a notification, and the words will feel electric. It will contain confirmation that your image was used, yes, but it will also say something else: we know who you really are. That single line will mark the beginning of your restoration. From that moment, everything shifts. The institutions, the people, the ones who once doubted, they'll now protect you. They'll rally behind your name, correcting the records, removing her access, and replacing her signature with yours again. And while all this unfolds, your spirit will feel lighter. The heaviness that lingered in your chest for months will begin to fade. You'll sleep easier, dream clearer, and wake with a strange peace, the kind that only comes when the universe steps in to defend you. She will watch silently as the things she took are pulled from her grasp. The illusion will fade, her followers will scatter, and her silence will grow louder than any confession. That's the sound of karma arriving quietly, not in chaos, but in balance. Stay with me till the end, because this is the turning point. What was stolen from you wasn't just money or recognition. It was the narrative of who you are. And that story is returning home now, fully intact, with power multiplied. People will soon begin to speak your name with respect again. They'll remember your grace, your realness, your calm when everyone else was chasing noise. You will not have to prove yourself, the truth itself will do that for you. And when that happens, you'll realize something deeper, that every lie she told only made your truth stronger. Every fake post she made using your image only highlighted how authentic your light has always been. The universe doesn't let impersonation win, it always restores the original. The next part of this revelation will unfold faster than you expect. The proof will appear, the confessions will surface, and your name will rise in clarity. This is only the beginning of your vindication. The truth is spreading faster than anyone expected. Somewhere in the digital shadows, a woman has been copying everything that belongs to you, your photos, your tone, your smile, your identity. What she doesn't know is that her illusion is about to collapse in front of everyone watching. You are not just a name she borrowed, you are the original energy that cannot be duplicated. The universe never allows an imitation to last too long. And tonight, every mask she's been wearing begins to crack under the weight of truth. The people who once believed her are starting to notice small things, differences in her words, the way her presence feels cold, the absence of that light only you carry. The shift has begun, and it's unstoppable. Stay with me till the end. Something huge is about to unfold. She built her lie carefully, using stolen pieces of your story. She thought your silence meant weakness, but she misunderstood. It was power waiting for the right moment to strike. The energy around her is beginning to turn heavy. Every false claim, every stolen praise, is returning to her tenfold. Meanwhile, your name is being restored. One by one, people are realizing that she never carried your grace, your strength, or your truth. What she stole was surface. What you hold is soul. Soon, the same hands that applauded her will turn to you in recognition. They will see what was real all along. Truth has its own timing, and its own way of making an entrance. Don't blink. The revelation is moments away. There's a document circulating, a record of transactions, messages, and deals. Her signature is false, but her guilt is real. The evidence grows like fire spreading through dry fields, and every name she used, every image she claimed, leads back to you. The universe always collects receipts, even when humans forget. Her game of deception is dissolving, piece by piece, until nothing remains but exposure. But here's the twist. Your integrity is becoming your biggest weapon. Without lifting a finger, the truth is fighting for you. Every lie she built is falling apart under the weight of authenticity. Stay till the end, because her downfall will shock everyone. She once laughed, thinking she could live your life better than you. She thought she could take your blessings without facing the lessons behind them. But destiny doesn't work like that. Every shortcut leads to a crash. Every fake crown eventually melts under the heat of truth. Now, her reflection is haunting her. What she tried to copy is no longer visible in her mirror. Her energy feels hollow because it was never hers to keep. Meanwhile, you're rising quietly, glowing in your own lane, and the world is watching without knowing why they're drawn to you again. The pull of truth is magnetic, it always finds its way home. Stay right here. The next part will make everything clear. The people she fooled are whispering now. Screenshots are spreading. Her story no longer aligns with reality. The false calm she wore is cracking, and her voice trembles when she speaks your name. You don't need revenge. The exposure itself is justice. Life is playing the final card, and every hidden move is being revealed in divine sequence. Your reputation is being restored. The same space she polluted with lies is being cleansed by truth. And those who doubted you will soon apologize with open eyes. Don't move. The real explosion of revelation is seconds away. Behind the scenes, higher forces have stepped in. Her actions have reached places she never imagined, emails traced, accounts frozen, people questioning her identity. Everything is unraveling fast. The more she tries to explain, the deeper she sinks into contradiction. What she copied from you was only appearance, what she missed was the purity behind your spirit. And that difference is now exposing her from within. There's no need to chase proof, the proof is chasing her. Every echo of her deceit will return to silence soon. Stay focused. The universe is handling the cleanup. You've been silent for a reason. Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. While she shouted, you observed. While she faked, you remained authentic. And that patience is now your reward. People who once turned away from you are starting to reach out again. They feel something different, something pure. They remember the original energy that can't be cloned. Your light is returning to every corner where her shadow once stood. The storm has peaked. What follows next is victory, quiet, graceful, undeniable. Stay with me till the end, the truth is about to make its grand entrance. Her circle is collapsing. One by one, those who supported her are distancing themselves. They've realized they were following an illusion. The woman pretending to be you has no more ground to stand on. Her false confidence is breaking into panic. Everything she took from you, recognition, connections, wealth, is slipping through her fingers. It's being pulled back to its rightful owner, you. The universe always corrects what's stolen. What belongs to you can be delayed but never denied. And now, destiny is delivering what's yours with interest. Don't scroll away. The best part begins now. Your name will soon trend for all the right reasons. Not because of scandal, but because of revelation. The truth will break through every screen, and your story will inspire those who once doubted you. Her exposure won't come through hatred, it will come through light. When truth arrives, it doesn't need noise, it just shines so brightly that lies can't survive in the same room. She'll watch silently as the world recognizes who you truly are. That's divine justice, clean, powerful, and undeniable. The story ends not with revenge, but with your redemption. Remember, the energy you carry is rare, it cannot be copied, cannot be faked, cannot be erased. You were chosen for authenticity, and no imitation can outlast what is original. The woman pretending to be you will fade like a shadow at sunrise. Her actions were temporary, but your legacy is eternal. Now, walk forward with quiet pride. The storm has served its purpose, it made everyone see the difference between imitation and truth. This is your era of restoration, recognition, and renewal. The morning after everything broke, silence felt heavier than ever. Newsfeeds froze, messages poured in, and the world finally began to see the difference between your truth and her deception. The same voices that once believed her now speak your name with guilt and awe. You didn't need to shout. You didn't need revenge. All you needed was patience, because truth walks with power, and lies always run out of breath first. Now the spotlight she stole is finding its way back to you, one slow, undeniable beam at a time. And when it lands, the world will see the real story, the real face, the real you. Stay here till the end, because what happens next will change everything. She's trying to hide now. The woman who once moved with confidence is deleting her accounts, changing her name, scrambling to erase what she built on your identity. But the internet doesn't forget, and destiny doesn't allow injustice to last. The evidence is everywhere, documents, transfers, messages. The walls are closing in, and every lie is looping back to its creator. Her illusion has turned into a mirror she can't look into anymore. You don't have to lift a finger, the truth is doing all the work. Every person she deceived is turning away, realizing that authenticity always wins. The current is shifting in your favor. The real light is returning to its source, you. In the middle of this chaos, something unexpected is happening. Opportunities are appearing from directions you never imagined. People who doubted you are now reaching out with respect, some even with apologies. Your silence has turned into your loudest weapon. It has proven what words never could, that you are unshakable. You stood still while everything false fell away, and now your grace is louder than her lies ever were. This is your rebirth. The universe is restoring everything you lost, and multiplying it beyond measure. The lesson was painful, but it forged your unbreakable truth. Somewhere right now, she's sitting in regret. The screens she once hid behind no longer glow with confidence, they reflect consequences. Every stolen image, every false promise, every fake smile, she's being confronted by all of it. And as she faces the wreckage, the one thing she can't duplicate is your peace. You have what she never could, a clear conscience, a clean heart, and divine protection. What was taken from you will return doubled. What was used against you will become your elevation. Even this betrayal will turn into testimony. Nothing that is built on deception can survive divine timing. Your name, once whispered with confusion, is now spoken with reverence. Every platform, every corner of the digital world, is acknowledging the truth. Screens that once displayed her image are now displaying yours. People are realizing that imitation might shine for a moment, but authenticity glows forever. You are not just vindicated, you are elevated. The same audience that once scrolled past you now pauses to listen. The same energy that was stolen is now being restored with clarity and justice. You've become proof that light always finds its way through the dark. Behind every closed door, angels were working in silence. What you couldn't see was divine order unfolding, line by line, day by day. Every conversation, every exposure, every moment of truth was placed with precision. This wasn't revenge, it was correction. The universe doesn't punish, it balances. Now the scales are equal again, and the crown that was once copied sits firmly back on your head. You don't need to celebrate loudly, your calm victory says everything. She pretended to be you, but you became unforgettable. Soon, news outlets will confirm what intuition already told you. Her confession will appear quietly, not through words but through surrender. People will see her truth, but they'll feel your grace. And that's the difference between imitation and authenticity. Yours carries peace, hers carries panic. Your story will inspire others to protect their light, to guard their identity, to remember that imitation can never outlast what's real. You didn't just win. You became the example. Now, every eye that once doubted you sees clearly. You will not just recover, you will expand. Your image, your work, your influence will rise to levels even you didn't expect. What was once stolen will now serve as proof of your originality. Brands will reach out, opportunities will flood in, and your voice will be sought after. This time, you won't need to chase, everything will come to you naturally. You will walk through spaces that were once closed, not as a guest, but as the owner of your story. Your presence will be the quiet thunder that commands respect without words.